Salty was another brother that was determined to be the best, determined to be dominant, determined to overcome anything against us.
Be very careful who you talk to, because you'll never know who the informant is, who the cooperating witness may be, and you never know somebody who was a friend today may have been flipped the night before and become your enemy tomorrow.
About humanity, putting truth in these lines while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray we all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is going to send you a bill.
YTS, Mac Thomas, Salty, Head Hauncho, Baby Hauncho. Well, maybe not Head Hauncho.
No,
Movie star.
Movie star, yes.
What was the posture in there with them guys? Because you mentioned hogs.
Hogs. When I say hogs, I mean hogs. I mean these are just the Comptons. They had Crips. You know, they had the legends up in there at the time I was there. You know, Hoover Joe, my brother LaVelle. Everybody was there at this time. You know what I mean? This is 1975, 1976, 1977. It was some very renowned Crip members, man, that walked that yard. For YTS is the pinnacle of the youth authority system. And very much if you was there by way of being one of the most ruthless of youth that America and LA had to offer. With regard to Mac Thomas, I learned so much about cripping from him. It just is he's somebody that I admired and respected to the utmost. Someone that judged each and every one of us, man, by posture, our content, and by our heart. And if you was anywhere near half the man he was, shit, you was great, man, because he was a real Crip soldier, for real.
Yeah, he had got to the point where he told everybody stop calling Mac Thomas, call him Cisco.
No, that was his nickname.
Yeah.
Nickname, a lot of people did not know that was his nickname, because my mother called me that. That's what my mother called me, Cisco.
Okay.
And one day we was on the yard, or we was somewhere in the visitor room, and my mother came and Mac was out there. And my mother had called me Cisco, and then we was on UNV together. And Mac came to me and said, "You know what?" He said, "Homie, you know that's my nickname." I said, "No, you Mac Thomas, man. You don't need no nickname." He said, "No, that's my nickname. I'm Cisco." I'm like, "Okay, shit, but shit, you still Mac Thomas, homeboy, to everybody else." But yes, that was his nickname. A lot of people don't know that.
What was Salty like?
Salty was another brother that was determined to be the best, determined to be dominant, determined to to overcome anything against us. Salty was indeed a touch-all, and when I say touch-all, I mean at the drop of a hat, man. Salty felt like you was enemy factor, man. He was in your back pocket, for real. He was all upside your head, man. He was a real Compton beast. We were 76. He was gunned down by LB. We all of us was in the day room in YTS looking at the funeral. They had the funeral procession on TV. These are some miraculous brothers. These are some brothers that anyone, man, that's of the mindset and determination to overcome. You would I know a lot of people say, oh, y'all wasn't nothing but a little Crip, you're young, youthful Crip, destroying your own kind and doing destruction to your own communities. But believe me, these wasn't, that is not the case. These brothers, yeah, if you got in front of them, be it Mexican, white, boy, or black, in the wrong way, you had a problem. And that was just the bottom line. But they overall encompassing message as a Crip. Yeah,
so as a Crip,
right? As a Crip, they over the stated message wasn't. Yeah, we were youthful. We were not educated. We were not all the way conscious, but our overall, let me see, should I say, as a youthful organization members, was to bring us together, was to bring us as one, was to bring like-minded people together to overcome whatever was against them. And unfortunately, a lot of that got in the way of ourselves, and we all know the consequences and the outcomes of those things. But that's the focus. That's the narrative for cinema and all the rest of the negativity associated with us. But see, they're not going to tell you about how the Crips went in there in the prison system and beat down the ABs or PC up the ABs or brought the white administration, racist administration to the table like no others could.
Who was aiding and abetting the AB and the Mexican Mafia?
They were one and the same, man, with the administration. Trust me, man, with the government that be, with the powers that be in prison system, had a cozy little relationship with the ABs and the Mexican Mafia.
Talk about how Raymond and Tookie, both Raymond and Tookie, embraced those Compton brothers out there.
Well,
what was that like?
Well, Raymond embraced everybody, and everybody embraced Raymond. Of course. The original East Side, Mac and Hauncho, them East Side Crips with Raymond Washington.
So back then it was East Side, West Side, Compton.
East Side, yeah. East Side, West Side, Compton. Now, Took went to Compton, but Compton Tookie was more or less the legend on the West Side, along with others that but Tookie was the face of Crippin' on the West Side. In Compton, though, he was out there in the Red House, and Took was an imposing figure. You see what I'm saying? And Tookie imposed his Crippin' like no other could. So some of the OGs in Compton took that a lot of them took it the wrong way. Not in a way to say they wanted to hurt Took wasn't worried about none of that, but a lot of the OGs in Compton had reservations for Tookie because Tookie was over there in there, it's just like if you in my market, then please respect me. Took was that kind of imposing.
The baby Crips loved him.
We did. We also love Mac though. And we also love Raymond.
Yes.
So we and Odie, Melvin, we loved them all.
Right.
Because these dudes was genuine.
You talking about Melvin Hardy?
Melvin Hardy, Big O'Neal, you know.
Big O'Neal, that's
Dead
my
Eye,
guy right there.
You know, Warlock. I mean,
Warlock.
We can go on and on with the OG. Crip,
Bogart,
man.
Buddha.
All of them. You know, yeah, we loved them all. And these were people that once you became, you know, in they, you know, good graces, you would love them too. Because you wouldn't want nobody else with you besides these dudes when everything went bad.
Cali Finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted.